Ooh. Exploration game. New content, fresh coat of paint. Ooh. It's a game. Tension. Confuse some players. Multiple paths. Dang, it's a full game? Oh my gosh, it's already like amazing. That's all you needed. Let's see what the options are. Open doors. Wait, I'm blocking stuff. Brightness and contrast. I'll get the hang of it. It's better to just do it. The end. This is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's
He has numbers.
job was simple. He sat at his desk in
You did the
room
voice acting
427,
too?
and
Oh.
he pushed buttons.
That's so cool.
Orders came to him through a monitor
Oh,
at his desk,
static.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to
ABC.
push them, and in what order. This is what employee
That's very
427
productive.
did every day, every month of every year.
To make good money?
Others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Good. As long as you're happy, it's okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his
He
desk
lost
for
his
nearly an
job.
hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting.
Oh, remake
or
of
even say
Half-Life?
hi.
Ooh.
Never in all his
I never
years at
played
the company
Half-Life.
had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was
Coronavirus.
very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest
Everyone stayed
time.
home for quarantine and
But
he
as
didn't
he
get the
came to his
memo.
wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, can I move? Ah, can I look at things? Open doors was an option. Can I look at my files? It's messy, even though, like, he doesn't have that much. You gotta clean your room. Hey guys. Why is no one here? Oh, oh, oh. Is it locked? Or am I just not opening doors right? He doesn't know how to open doors. Open! Can I open this door? Is everything locked? Is that why?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Coronavirus. Okay, this is a door. Nope. I was doing the same thing. Ooh, white windows. Dang. How long did it take you to make this? Or like, you still editing it and stuff? Did I just walk into a closet? Huh? Oh, I locked the door. Don't close the door behind you when you walk into a closet? Wait, I wanna see. 1.5 months? That only took 1.5 months? Looks like a lot more work got put into it. Man, I hope I get this good. Uh-oh, something happened there. Oh no, someone's gotta feed the fish. That looks so cute. I feel like this could just be a simulator by itself. That fishy. Aquarium simulator. Feed the fish. Get new fish. Ooh, heart. This is the only one that's not. I eat food too. What a coincidence. Ooh, can I? Whose office is this? They got a bigger room. I feel like there's more doors. Can I move this? Can I grab this? Delivery! Oh, there's a door. Wait, did I turn off the light? No. Hit? Why is it blank? Hmm. 417. Oh. 416 has their own room. Oh. 416 doesn't have a window. I want that room. Can't look at me working. I guess all I gotta do is move forward. What is this? It looked like mustaches at first. Ooh. Tree. This place needs some life. Oh, fan. Look at it. It's like dancing. Oh, wait,
When
what
Stanley
happened?
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I? Can I go to the right? Don't tell me what to do. Well, it's his workplace. He should know the place.
Oh, goodness. I do believe he's lost his way.
It's a dead
Now, between
end.
you and me, I don't think he stood a chance in the first place. But he's having such a grand time here in these hallways. Why should we bother him?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes, it's all very amusing.
oh no.
We laugh and we call our friends over and they laugh too. And soon the whole world laughs and laughs and laughs at the man who failed.
I failed.
But of course, that isn't for you. You, sitting there. What have you gained? Do you know this man? Do you know anything about him? Oh, of course
He's
not.
Stanley.
Now, if I could truly put you in his shoes to show you the paths he walked and the choices he made, but we both know that isn't possible. Not yet. Soon, you will be the one to walk. The controls will be in your hands. Soon, we will find out if your friends turn and laugh at you, just as they did with him. Oh, I think I'm going to enjoy this. When you find out how alone you truly are, I will be laughing more than anyone.
Who are you,
Very soon
narrator?
now. But there's a twist. Are you ready for it?
No.
Watch him closely. Because in and amongst his aimless meandering, I think he's actually beginning to discover something. He's getting closer to an answer, an explanation, an exit. He is beginning to earn his freedom. The end is nearly here. Let's play, everyone. Let's all play.
Scary. Huh? Oh no! It locked. Oh. A429. Ah, don't lock me in. Now I'm scared. Don't touch all the door handles. You might have corona. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to go on the left.
Oh, play the game much for members of the internet. Those not from the internet are advised to disregard this message, and more importantly, go down to your local electronics retail outlet and get with the times already. To those whom this message concerns, good to see you. I've been off the radar a bit long, haven't I? And I know how hard this lonely period has been on you. But I'm so terribly busy working on a story that I think you'll just die for. You see, I was upset to learn that many players found the original Stanley parable to be confusing and contradictory. A far cry from the simple story of hope and redemption I had intended it to be. So to rectify this mistake, I'm taking steps to ensure that this updated version will be streamlined to remove any incoherent plot lines. Expect every new piece of content to seamlessly answer all the questions you may have been left with after playing the first game. It's my hope that this installment will fix the somewhat embarrassing mistakes of the original while proving definitively to the world that a video game can make you cry.
Oh no.
And I know our mutual friend Stanley would be devastated if he were left out, which is why he's graciously volunteered to star in it once again.
Oh, it's on Steam.
I'm sure he will anyway.
Really?
But until we ask him to make that choice, I offer you this and future updates, and I remind you that one's time is better spent living than waiting. After all, with so many doors to prepare, it could be quite some time before this story is fully cooked. So, go out and be productive. Make some choices. Enjoy the hours you have left. Perhaps you could even spare a thought for Stanley, sitting there with nothing but himself and his buttons, day after day. He's been getting rather comfortable, I think, as humans tend to do when the scenery stops changing. And for the moment, we'll let him stay that way. After all, you and I both know things are about to change rather drastically. I wouldn't want to ruin the surprise for either of you. But you'll find out. You'll find out when it's time to play the game again.
I'm scared. $10, that's worth it? I don't have any games on Steam. I usually don't play anything on the computer. Made in dreams. Yeah.
I recently received an email from a man named Raphael, who writes, I just played your game, and I'd like to say it was the most annoying thing I ever played. It had its cool moments, but overall the experience was only of annoyance. The problem is that it does not touch the heart of people. It's a very emotionless game. Did you ask any girls to try out your game? I asked because they are blissfully less logical than us guys.
Sure.
I am very logical myself, but also very emotional. So it was easy for me to find the game annoying. What happened is that your game frustrated me. I felt like I was being taken into someone else's hallways, doors and plans to deliver me an experience that didn't touch me. And worst of all, I had absolutely no free will in the game. No way to change anything. No impact. No power. I accomplished nothing. People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Other things I didn't like were the amount of narrator dialogue too much, and that Stanley is repeated all the time by the narrator. Overall, your game is on a good path, I think. Good luck with it, and best regards, Raphael. You know, Raphael, at first, your negative response to the game devastated me. After all, I managed to squeeze so many emotions into the first game. How could a logical yet emotional person like yourself have been disappointed. But then I realized that much to the contrary, your emotional standard is simply much higher than a normal human being's. So I've come to think of you as a mentor, an emotional beacon toward which I might sail my wayward narrative ship.
It's 3 hours.
That's why I've discarded the Stanley Parable as it previously existed and rebuilt it from the ground up, to capture not just many emotions, but all emotions.
Ooh.
And I think few would disagree that it's a significant step up. Why don't I take you on a little demo walkthrough?
Oh. It's loud over there. This away. Oh, I can't jump.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28.
Wait,
when
what?
your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Oh. It's my turn. I can't open this door. Wait, can I open the other door? I was pressing circle. Why is it so loud? Well, whatever. I'm just gonna look. Ooh. Artwork. Oh, this is very green for a wall. It's like a tree.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to
I'm just
expect
standing on
in
the
the
chair.
Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so? Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley
I don't wanna stand
Parable
there.
wash over you. Oh, I get it. You're too anxious. You can barely hold still. Well, tell you what. I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo
Oh,
underway.
you can't go back?
Here, why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable.
Oh. Wait, was that there? Oh. Changed. Ah. Wait. Did I die?
This is where
Oh.
I and the other
Next
proctors
scene,
have been
next
working
scene.
meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley video game demonstrations are tricky. And without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea
Red
what
Dead
to expect
Redemption.
in the full version.
Jaws. See you later, alligator. And a wild crocodile. Wait. Out the door. This is really cute. Is that an actual sign? I feel like that should be. I believe. Cats. Cats believe.
Here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make.
Oh.
After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
Let's try the door first. Oh, I could open it. I guess I'll click a button first. Wait, I can't click them. Ow.
How
Oh,
fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators?
Ooh.
You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls. Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
The door's opened. Demo in progress. Wall technology. I want to go in the wall technology.
Now, I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Are you sure about that? Do not touch.
Oh, guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
Will I die? Ah, run, 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 run. What is that? Looks like an item from a different game. What floor? Looks really like he's dancing. Oh, shoot. Wait, am I in the bathroom? That's not the... Is that a camera? Oh, I opened it. Isolation. I don't want to go there. I'm already there. It's possessed. Oh, from Portal. Ah.
How's the anticipation? Still feeling it?
This feels like I should go in here last. Final choice. That looks a little bleak. Oh, that's where it came from? I know. This is an isolation chamber.
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game
Hey,
demonstration.
how you doing?
Somewhere around here, there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
Oh. Am I still in it? Yes. The motion booths. Yes, let's do
Now,
motion
here's
booths.
what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
L3? Wait, what does ducking do? Oh, in here, okay. Let's do an emotion booth. Can I go in one? Someone broke out. More of them. Secret. Wait, am I inside? Funky. dancing time, Alan. Are these... Can I go in them? Or can I just go in the secret one? Can I go into happiness? I want happiness. The first two? Oh. Where's the... Oh, these two. Okay. Discovery or despair? I don't want to go in despair.
It was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drip, the fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdoms, washed ashore, bereft of shame, martyrs devoid of the cause, ripping and tearing at the eternal seams. A vessel without a captain, carrying itself like plastic in the wind, hinting at a purpose that was truer in some distant memory, if only it could decipher through time's veneer whose memory it wanted to be.
Is that happiness? No, discovery.
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now,
There's no speaker.
would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps it was the cold I desired most of all. That empress to whom my flesh was always invisible. A hammock for the bones, waiting to be touched and to be known. Where did these cliffs go? Where did these cliffs... It was though... It was though... Where did...
Okay.
You went in both pools? Oh, how
Breathe.
vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
Wait. What? It changed. That's where it came from. Let me go in here. It reminds me of Silent Hill. Ah! Ah! I don't want to die. What if I die? Whee! I'm okay. How did I... Doesn't make Arc-a-lot. Doesn't make any sense. Architecture. Yep. Compliments.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up.
What flattery? Oh no, is it actually a happy face?
My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as
Teleported?
much
Yeah.
uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go. Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000.
Oh no.
Top 4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600. Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No, you've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness, that was fast.
Compliment me.
Compliment. I said, give me compliment. Give me compliment. I said, give me compliment. No freaking compliment. Give me compliment. I said, give me compliment. Bitte schnell. Give me compliment. I said, give me compliment. Bitte schnell. Not giving away compliments, are we? Jawohl. Typical.
Do it again. I exhausted it.
whether you or this department has a lot of room for improvement.
Wait.
Okay then, what's next?
Here's the door. Okay, this is final. Let's see. Back here? Have I been in everywhere? Been in there, been up there. Been in there. This is the motions. Let's go behind.
Here is where there is nothing. In the main game, however, there are many more places where there is nothing. If you've enjoyed this experience of a finite amount of content, then the Stanley Parable may be just the game for you.
Alright. These are very high ceilings.
Now this room is perhaps... now this room is... now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective, whether it's conveyed the wit and soul of the Stanley Parable in such a compelling way that you reach immediately for your credit card to purchase the main game. No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo.
Why not? Oh, this is a pixel turners
And
game.
there you have
Tuner.
it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made. This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk
'cause it's the
in room
same.
427.
It's the same as the beginning. If the creator tells me to skip it, I'll skip it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I've been locked in this room before. Here you go. Egg. Easter egg. Really? Box is gonna stop me from trying to open? It's changed? The intro changed? Why did I skip it then? I like the fish. Relaxing. Oh, the intro. Okay, okay. Yeah. The game's gonna change, for sure. So I'm gonna check every door. Should I go on the right one again? Oh. What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I went in the right one. Disobey him? I don't do what the narrator.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. I want to admire things. Oh, what? What? How did I get in the room? Cake is not a lie. Can I eat it? I'm trying to open the door. I'm trying to open the cake. Or is it just because I'm close to the door? No, I can't open the cake. This cake makes door noises. It is a lie. Yeah. I never played Portal, but I've seen parts of it.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It is a very big
Stanley
room.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I'm on the table. I'm taller. Fridge?
Yes.
I'm hungry.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished,
Ooh,
here you
nice.
sit
Nice
looking at these
detail.
chairs and some
Dang, look at the
paintings.
cup. How much
Really
detail there
worth
is
it.
in it. What was that? Cup ramen? Someone has been here. Kinda looks like hot cocoa. Standing on the table's not gonna give you a better view, dude. Where are my legs? Oh, that's so pretty. It moves too. Oh, really? I'm the first person to find it by accident? Pretty. I like how it moves. You don't move. Coffee. Coffee, happy face.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate At this point, Stanley's obsession with it, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room
No,
and took
it
the
locked.
first open door on his left to get back to business.
Locked. Can't get back in. Ooh, copier. Wait, it's not a copier. Oh, it is. This is very short. Out of paper. Fill it up. It's your job. Ooh. I want it to move too. I've been spoiled by the horse. I want it to move. Oh shoot.
At this
No!
And they were so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Man, no! I like exploring everything before I actually do the story. World's best job. Yes. What is this? It's too dark. I can't see what it is. You're spinning, but I don't know what you are. Shiny. Wait, what? I went into it. And fall down the yellow bridge? That doesn't sound safe. The door is phasing through the wall. It isn't safe. Stand on the lift and fall. Hold on. Is this gonna lock me in? Don't lock me. Okay. Is that a flashlight? Damage is a real thing? Oh, can I get damage? Wait, you said stand on the lift and fall down the yellow bridge.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
How do I restart?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Wait. Restart the game? Oops. Where does it put me back? All the way at the beginning?
This is the story of a man.
Does.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. When
That scares me
Stanley
each
came to
time.
a set of 2 open doors,
scared me like
he
3
entered the
times
door on
already.
his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
What if I
Perhaps he
just
wanted
jumped?
to stop by the
Oh,
employee
I should've
lounge
just
first,
jumped.
just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It
It had really
is.
been worth the
This
detour
is
after all,
very-
just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
No, I mean
Stanley
like fall
simply
down
stood
the
here,
shaft
drinking it
area
all in.
where it was supposed to be. It's such a pretty painting.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with it, but at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his
Oh, I
left
died.
to get back to business. And they were so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is... Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why,
Look at
I don't know
this.
how to convince you of this,
I
but
could
I
just
really
film.
do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Hey, fur cheeks, how you doing? Wait, I can't open this door. This is Pixel Tuner's game. What was that? I thought I was expecting a cutscene. Did it lock me? Easter egg. Don't lock me in. Don't lock me in with the egg. Okay. Ooh, purple bike. Looks nice. Ooh, property. Yes, I am a doge. It's a cute emote. Disobey what? Oh, this? The next step? So this is gonna be the disobey everything route.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I like blue better though. Blue's my favorite color. Don't give me choices if you want me to listen.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yeah, I always explore everything I can in the
There's
game
nothing here.
before
I
I
haven't
do the
even finished
story.
building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Right?
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see?
I just explore boundaries and then I do the main game.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
I just
Take it
want
for
to
a
appreciate
spin.
this. Look how pretty. It's like waving at me. Okay, so I went in the right last time. I would choose the middle. Middle. It does look like a tentacle. Ah! Ah, let me out, let me out! Oh! Eh? Okay. Don't lock me in. Oh, thanks for the follow, Fur Cheeks.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Ooh.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Why does this scare me? Ooh. Wait. Oh. Wait, is this real info? I want to see. How long does it take you to get to the cracked door? Wait. They skipped the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% chose the blue door. Oh. That's so sad. We don't know what Stanley looks like, but if 98% of people are more attractive, that's pretty sad.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Alright. Ah.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Danger?
You click the button to move him back to the right.
Oh,
and if
no.
he reaches the fire, you fail.
Oh, no.
It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play
No.
to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I guess the baby's gonna die, isn't it? Wee. 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 Oh. It's a cardboard baby. It's okay. Would you watch this for 4 hours? How many people would leave? I want to see though. Come on, cardboard baby. What happens though? Is it gonna like... Ah! Oh no! I didn't click it in time.
Bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think
for
of a
following
single
Eva
thing
Champ.
that might
You followed
improve the
because I burned the
experience for
baby?
me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to
Baby
ease the
Vernon.
pain.
Don't support
Let's see.
Baby Vernon.
What do we
It's
have
cardboard
here?
baby. It's okay. Follow the
Yes,
burning baby.
this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Corona makes
Well,
us...
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the
Minecraft. I've
one
actually
thing
never
you
played
always
Minecraft.
desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
Can I jump?
Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Ooh. Where? Can I see? Can I see you?
The swoon
I don't even know
go
your name.
Here, no, here, and then.
Oh, oh. Ah. Can I stand in the way?
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course, and just to finish it all
Oh,
off.
let me go in.
Yes.
Oh no! I didn't get in on time.
Complete. I made this, Stanley.
Dirt
Look at
houses.
it. Gaze upon my work of art
Oh, it's
and
another
feel
door.
ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside.
Yeah.
You've only
Let me
gotten
in.
half the experience.
Let me in, let me in, let me
Step
in.
inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Diamond?
Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
What? Can I break the house? Wait, how do I mine? Oh, can I dig my way out? Can I mine this? No. I can't jump though. Oh. I'm going back. Path of no return. Ah!
My, it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. No. I want light.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Wait, ah! Ooh. Look how shiny everything is.
Yes!
Toilet.
I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's
Toilet.
inspired.
Where's the toilet paper?
I couldn't have done it any
Toilet
better
paper.
myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious.
It's Portal?
Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Wait, I jumped out. Eh? How did I get out? Can I jump back in? Nope. Oh, he opened it? Oh, the music. So I appreciate this music. Is this the door or is it the other way? Ah! Let me look the other. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I gotta explore everything. It's the door. No. Oh. Now I'm trapped again. This way. Yes. Camera.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. You're...
What's critical thinking, huh? Yeah. Oh, oh, I can grab it now. Let go. Let go. Huh. Can I leave it? How do I drop it? Nope.
Genius.
Feels like death. Am I gonna die if I walk through this?
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to
It
see you
vibrates.
stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think
I'll
I'll
wait till
just
the
go about my
dialogue's done.
business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley.
Bye.
Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
Rate your experience. Oh, thanks for following ABC. 1, 2, 3, ABC. Ooh, it's like a giant bowl. Or a pot. Pot. No. No. Led to that door. Okay. This is fence right here. Wait, is that fence? Same painting. Is it safe to jump? Can I go up this? No. Wait, I can. Oh, oh no. Wait, oh, I fell. Did I die? Oop. Egg. What? Oh no, it looks like a horror game. I can't open it? What happened? I can't even try to open the doors. Oh, okay, that one opens. Oh, that one opens. Oh. Let's look. Hold on. Let's see this way. I think I tried that door. Why is the music so creepy? Okay, this one doesn't open either. So there's two doors up here. looks like they might be connected. Yeah, they're connected. Freaky. Every time I open the door, I'm gonna freak out. Okay, this one's dead end. This is where it came from, right? Yeah. Does it say anything? Okay, so this one opens. That one opens. They're probably all connected, I hope. Oh no, this is where it came from. Okay, it's connected. Yeah, it's connected, right? You turn those TVs off. Wasting power. Is there another door? I like that it gets black right when you're next to the door. Oh, he's back in the office. I'm supposed to go there. No, I'll go back. I'll go back. I'll go back. I'll wait that. Hey, the sound went away. It's okay now. Oh no. I was right.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Doesn't sound
I
good.
can wait.
Wait, run? What do you mean, run?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Wait, okay, this is the beginning.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where...
Oh no!
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, this way.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hold on. Oh, time's actually going. What? What? Filing cabinet room? Wait, this person doesn't even have a desk. That's so sad. They just filing cabinets, no chair either. Is it the only door that I can get in? I think I checked everything.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Nice. Projector? Ah, it's getting blurry. Ah! No! Let me go back and closet. Toilet paper! Get the
Stanley
toilet paper!
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Can I just take the toilet paper?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just
Just what? Wait, wait.
an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Is there more dialogue? It's so tempting.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't
Yes.
even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet A.
I want to grab it.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your
It had
friend
toilet
was fine
paper. It is my
concerning.
favorite.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Oh
office.
no. I gotta. Sorry, I gotta explore. Looks like I can't turn back. Okay. Wait, I can't open it? Dang it. That's why I can get back out. This is where I came from? No. I can't even try to open it. Dang, fancy. Oh, he's making the money. Look at this room, just for one guy. Or probably not just one guy. What? Why is it so fancy here? What kind of company is this? Nope. Ooh. Fancy, fancy. I came from here. Dang, that looks nice. It's like movie theater seats. Oh, ooh, toilet paper. Grab it. There's so many. Okay, beam me up. Stanley. Aww. Is this like the path? Pooey song. Toilet paper. Such a waste. Come on, no one's here. No one's gonna know if you take it. TA 5. Let's see. This one's opened. Oh, it's solved. Oh. I don't know if this will close on me. Ooh, I haven't tried this door. Dang it. I wanna know what this is. Okay, it's safe, it's safe. I can open again. It's an elevator? Yeah? Why is it so small? Can I sit down? Oh, square. Ooh, fancy. I don't know if I want to go in yet. Don't close on me, okay? I'm trusting you, doors.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845.
2845? Wait, what? Wait, how do I click it? Which keyboard? Oh, the keypad right here. Ah. Looks like a calculator. What if I do it wrong? Would anything happen? Okay.
Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
What?
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Where's it coming from?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise. Here's the door. Just go. Yeah.
Apple? Oh no, I cut off the narrator. I just want to look at the painting. Apple by... Wait now. Ooh, 2019. I didn't go down the elevator, dang it. Or is this going back up? Wait, what? Oh.
Sending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Dark here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nice to know. Ooh. Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Let's see what kind of violent death is in store. Wait, why am I walking so slow?
The door behind him was not shut, but Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
QR code. I want to know what happens though.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
What's down there? Hello? Hello? He escaped in his own way.
This is the story of a man
Oh
named
no, I did die.
All of his co-workers on. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
A and B.
Stanley came to a
disobey
set of two
again?
open
Why?
doors. He entered the door on his left.
Disobey, or you mean in the hole? Or here, right here? In the warehouse? Wait, oh, disobey here? Oh. Oh shoot, did I lock it? No! Oh, okay, well anyway. It's okay. I want to see the mind control
There was not a
factory.
single person here either, feeling a wave of disbelief.
So, yeah. Toilet paper.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wait, this one was... Oh, the bathroom. Let's see. Oh yeah. Music. Elevator music. You only made this in a month and a half too? Dang, how far are we going? There's only one up and down too. Didn't do nothing. Oh. Nope. It just shakes it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled,
Wait, what was that?
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind
Oops.
the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an X, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Darth Vader's gonna attack me again.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
So unique. You will complete your training. Who the hell are you?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Could I have escaped?
This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
Is
thought
this the
to
one
himself.
button?
Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's a lot of people to watch, though. It's not efficient. Go back? What about this though?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to
Oh, no.
believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this
How do I
time?
move?
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Right? Hmm?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Oh,
Wasn't
an
it?
Easter egg unlocked?
Was it even possible?
Uh-oh.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? This is the story.
No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply remembered. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
You said go back to the warehouse? Oh, it's not fully finished yet?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room
painting.
worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few... At this point, Stanley's obsession with it, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Actually, I've never been in there. Does this go back to the story? Don't go in there?
And he was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. Soup Dog, what's up? Should I still jump down on the yellow thing? Wait on the lift? Actually wait on it?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing.
This is Pixel Tenner's game.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
I keep saying Turner instead of
Stop trying to make
Tuner.
every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? Ooh.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Ooh.
She's been waiting.
Why is it dark? Oh. Take the call or unplug it?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I probably won't. Okay, I'll probably pick it up first time. I want to know who she is. Wait, what? Oh.
Look, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
No.
Who'd want to commit their life to you?
I really
I'm
didn't.
trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Hold on. Hold on.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Dang.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Do I have a mannequin? No. Hold on. I gotta explore first. He built it in a month and a half. Why am I stuck? I want to explore before I press it. Okay, I'm stuck.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
I want
Now
lunch.
he's
Where?
going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I can't move.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Nice cut.
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off
They
the
stayed home
face of
because
the
of
earth.
coronavirus.
The thought excited him terribly.
Watch TV? Where's the TV?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to
It's
behold.
floating.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called
The
it
baby game.
the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful
No.
fantasy, and so in his head
My
he
mannequin
relived
wife
it again,
disappeared.
and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps he played just one more time.
But I have my mannequin wife. Can I tell her?
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life
Those are
is the
tiny
real one.
pencils. I have kids. I have mannequin kids.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. As long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
Hey,
he won't
Luke.
stop.
Welcome back.
Here,
How are
watch
you
this.
doing?
Stanley,
We're
the
playing
next time the screen
Pixel
asks
Tuners
you to
game right
push a
now
button,
in the chat.
do not do it.
Wait, what? Don't push the... I got distracted. Okay, what if I don't do it? Go to sleep? Is that the end of the game? Oh. Well, I jumped on my desk. Kind of. Ow. Esto? If I press X, is that the end? Okay.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand
I
that
never came
every
back.
second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to
Oh,
see
you
what
didn't have
I
class
see?
today?
How can I make him look
That's
at
good. Are you
himself?
staying home? Esto. To be work in the morning? I don't want to work. I gotta stay home.
I suppose I
Coronavirus.
can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll
Hey,
try
the
once
cup.
more to convey
There's
all this
a
to
drink in
him.
there.
I'm compelled to. I must.
I want a drink.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
No,
And Stanley
don't
pushed
tell
a
me.
button.
Mm.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Ah. This game has 3 hours. How long have I played? Oh. Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
it
Stanley
different
decided
now?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Why is there paper everywhere now? Do these? Because I haven't been checking the doors again. I don't think they would open.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is it starting over again, or... Hey, welcome, beer plus weed. Is it... Which way should I go? I mean, is it like... Did it start over... Not from the beginning, right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, it's so... Oh, really?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all. just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate,
I
beautifully
just have to
constructed
appreciate the painting every time.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Have
At
you
this
played
point,
this
Stanley's
one? This was
obsession
his first
with it at last,
creation.
He'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to
Always
business.
right. Left isn't. Oh, okay. Left isn't fully finished. Should I go here or straight? Nah. Straight. Okay.
And they were so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Before you go on the lift. White framework. On the other side? Over there? Oh, where the lift should stop. I'm awaiting your directions, creator. Right under? Oh, so fall on that. Then I won't die. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Ah!
Please.
No! Oh, okay, I didn't die. Don't move.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero Right.
Genius.
I guess this is where Stanley felt he needed to be right now. Here, with no distractions. Sorry, but you're in my story now. I hope you weren't expecting more regular intervals of commentary from me, but that's not why you're here, is it? You're here for the game, for the art, for the endlessly spiraling sense of pointlessness and despair. Yes, this is what drives your every action, to see it not just with his eyes, but with his heart. It's occurred to me, this game is incomplete. It's missing something. It still doesn't have that oomph. What is it, I thought to myself? What could possibly be missing from this incredible experience? And then in a moment of rapture, as though delivered by angels, it came to me. Before this moment, I was blind, but those days are behind us. I now understand the true manifestation of this game. It needs... Oh, to see that enthusiasm. It needs... I can only imagine the joy welling up in your chest. The sheer joy of such pure distilled life essence flowing through your veins. It must be amazing.
Oh,
I'm jealous of you, truly
oh.
I am. No, seriously.
I
I'm
thought it was just
deeply
black.
envious of your position at this very moment.
I'm scared of that. Hello. The fish! Hey, I love the fish. I want like an aquarium game like this. Oh, you're giving credit. It was cool, but what should I do? Wow. OMG, OMG! First game that you played. This is creepy. broom closet. Next time. Oh, I love the tree.
Ah, the joy of artistic expression must be even stronger now. Drink it in, Stanley. Few people on this planet will ever get such an experience. Hold on. Promise me you won't go back there. No, wait. Never mind. How about, rather than waste my time, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
You're kind of scary.
From the top. This is the story of a
Oh no,
man
no!
named
Oh
Stanley.
dang it! I didn't get to finish looking around.
Stanley worked for a... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I didn't unhook the phone. Right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
In the warehouse?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few...
other
At this
side?
point, Stanley's obsession with it, but at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, okay. Okay, so just stay on the lift? Stay on the lift? Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been...
Oops. I didn't wait. Unhook it?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I'm a douche.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video. Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time did you make a choice that does not come to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
What? No. A what? A back sack and crack?
Excellent. Make choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video. Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
You drew it? Oh my gosh. Wait, am I supposed to pick up the phone? Can I unplug it? It's only one door? Very good at drawing. What? I have to go back to the beginning. Oh, it's a different lift.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful,
Oh, it's
we can't
trapped,
have you
so I
jumping off
can't.
the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make
Oh,
no
that's not
sense at all.
safe.
We just need to
I
get you
have stuff on
home
the
as
top.
soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Is there anything in here? A lot of computers. Oh. Did you do the horse painting? I really like it. I just want to appreciate it.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
It's so cute and it moves. I want to see more paintings like that.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No? No? Oh. Ooh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
For
What did you think
exploration.
was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Uh-oh. Sounds like I'm getting flushed.
I'm here.
Darkest
I'm still
cave?
here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Where?
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I
Yeah,
impress
I
upon
guess.
you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
Destroyed
It would have
it?
been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Wait.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I can't do anything.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of relief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Did it force me to do the right decision?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Who blocked
office.
everything? Oh, I can't go in the bathroom. Steal the toilet paper. Wait.
Stepping inside his manager's office,
What the-
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a
There's the
voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Did I? Wait, why does it sound like computer?
Stanley spoke the code.
I can't
Night
speak. I
Shark
have no voice in this game.
115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I could see him finally. Am I the narrator? Is that what Stanley would say?
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You can't be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Torturing the narrator.
Anything. This is more important than you'd ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You're listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay.
I'm so worried.
Wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. It's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Is that the true ending?
Take as much time as you need.
Yeah, thanks for making it.